How's it going, everyone? My name is DestinyElement. Hope you guys are all doing well, and we are back with another Honkai Star Rail video. And today I wanted to discuss the new 5-star character coming to the game, Jing Yuan. And I'm pretty sure for me, he's going to be here at 6 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time, depending on when this video goes up. But I wanted to talk about his pros, his cons. I wanted to talk about what he offers to the team, and specifically if you guys should be summoning for him, because he is the first banner that we are getting after Sealy. He's our first introduction to the wave of characters that are coming into the game. So, you know, I know there's a lot of people that have been really hyped for him, that have been saving for him, but I also know there's a lot of people that are conflicted if they want to summon for him or not, and you know, if they should just save and wait. But I'm hoping that this video can help you guys with that. And once again, like, these are just going to be my thoughts and opinions. Personally, I'm going to summon for him because he looks sick, but if you guys do enjoy the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out. I love all the positive feedback that you guys have been giving me, and you know, let me know in the comment section if you're summoning for him or if you're saving, and if you are saving, what character are you saving for? So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing I would actually like to talk about is the banner, because the banner is a bloated one. Like, it's a really good banner to start us off with. So we have Shushang, who is a really good physical DPS for single target damage. She is really good. She's able to buff her attack, her speed, advance her action, and you know, I've said it in my tier list video, she's just a really good character to have on your team. And if you need a physical character and you don't have Clara, I think she is a perfect replacement. Like, she is so good. Next up is March. Even though we got a copy of March for free, I think having the dupes of her is really good. And you know, she's a preservation unit, she's a shielder, she's a tank. You know, overall, like, March is a great character, and I think, you know, having dupes of her only makes her better. But the main selling point of this banner is Jing Yuan. I've said this in like every single one of my videos so far. She is honestly the best 4-star character in the game, and probably one of the best supports that we have as well too. Like, the overwhelming offensive support that she gives your team is insane, and like, her kit is just so good on any team comp, and like, honestly, you only see benefits from having her. So this character is like, I don't know, she's just super good, and having her on this banner is also really good. So you have a tank, you have a single target DPS, and you have a support to go along with Jing Yuan. So, you know, if you weren't convinced to summon, this could probably be a good reason. Okay, so getting into Jing Yuan, he is a Lightning Erudition character, so he specializes in AoE damage. Now, the reason why his case is so unique and what makes him different is that even though he does AoE damage, he kind of has the ability to do pseudo single target damage with his, I don't even know what they, I think it's his lightning lord, his Susanoo. I'm gonna call it a Susanoo because that's what it looks like. But that thing that stands behind him, that acts as a 5th party member. So it has base speed and base action points, and the more action points it has, the more damage it's gonna do. So what does that mean? That basically means that you want to get as many action points for his Lightning Lord as quickly as possible. So looking at his character, he is a pretty slow character. I'm pretty sure he only has 99 speed. So what that means is that you kind of want to have at least a little bit of speed in his substats or in his main stats, depending on what team you're running him on. And the reason why I say that is because you want to use his skill as much as possible. So his skill does AoE damage to all the enemies on the field, and it generates 2 action points for his Lightning Lord. So the more speed you have, the more you can use his skill. The more you use his skill, the more energy that you generate for his ultimate, and his ultimate is actually going to generate 3 action points for his Lightning Lord. And this is really important because you basically have this constant stream of damage onto the battlefield, and you know, he's kind of self-sufficient in a way. And I think that's really good because it doesn't matter what kind of content that you're doing, whether it's simulated universe, weekly bosses, whether you're farming, relic runs. I think he's a character that's going to do really well in all the content that we currently have. So when it comes to content in the game, I don't really think anyone is going to struggle with content using him, and I think he is in the same boat as Sealy, as in, even though their job is to solely do damage, they exceed at their job, you know, tremendously. And I think that's really important because, you know, when you have a character that does their job that well, especially when it's damage, you kind of get this flexibility to run other characters with them. So even though Sealy and Jing Yuan do really well with hyper carry teams, they have flexibility and you can run them with other characters as well too. So even though Ting Yun and Bronya are good with Jing Yuan, I'm kind of excited to see what other characters people pair him with. Overall, the only concern I really have about him is the fact that he is skill point hungry. So you're constantly going to want to use his skill because you want to generate points for your ultimate. And you also want to get action points for your Lightning Lord. I'm kind of worried about the fact that, when you have a team that maybe is skill point hungry and you can't use your skill on Jing Yuan, there's a chance that maybe your damage is suboptimal if you don't get enough action points with his Lightning Lord. But we're just gonna have to see how well he performs and what his damage is looking like when he comes out. But as of for right now, I don't really have any issue with his kit. Now, getting into his cons, the cons are kind of more subjective in my opinion. So when I say subjective, I mean it really depends on like who you have on your account. So if you're a person that invested a lot of resources into a character like Himiko or Herta, maybe you're not looking for another AoE damage dealer. Maybe you're looking for a healer or a tank or another support, and I totally get that. Maybe you're a person who invested a lot into Serval, so it's like you already have a 4-star lightning AoE damage dealer, so why would you want a 5-star one? So I totally get that. Something else that I'm pretty worried about is when it comes to DPS's longevities are kind of like skewed in a way, because really all it takes is for another damage dealer to outdo their damage or to have just a little bit more utility. So I think it really kind of depends, because when you're summoning and you're investing in tanks or healers or support characters, it's like those buffs are always going to be valuable. Those, protections are always going to be valuable. But damage is something that can constantly be one-upped or outdone, and I think that's something that people need to be concerned about. So it's like when you have characters that are super busted coming out, especially DPS characters, it's not hard for the last DPS character to be outdone or to be outperformed in some way or another. So I think that's really important to understand. So overall, my thoughts and opinions on Jing Yuan: I think he is a great character to have on your team if you need damage. If you need that second DPS for Forgotten Memories, I think he can be a great pickup. If you are someone that doesn't have Himiko, or you decided to not build Serval or Herta, I think he's also a great pickup. On the other end of it, if you are someone that needs a tank, if you are someone that needs a support, if you are someone that needs a healer, I recommend saving. If you are someone that already invested in plenty of AoE damage dealers, I don't think you need them. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm probably gonna record my summons. I don't know, I was contemplating about doing them live, so you guys can let me know in the comment section what you guys would rather see instead. But if I do record them, they're probably going to be out super late Wednesday night, or I'm going to have the video up and ready to go Thursday morning. But we're definitely going to do some summons, and hopefully they go well. But thank you guys for watching. Once again, thank you guys for all the support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace. I wanna stay forever.